everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Two Women,
Two Opinions
with your girl Marty
and Taj.
And we back at it again with another one. You heard? Yep. Yeah, you get me.
Y'all not gonna clown me for my eyebrows today, okay?
First of all, it don't look bad on camera. That's just shocking that it don't look bad on camera.
Whoa.
It's like one is doing this and the other.
But
I will not be judged.
The fact that Taj was out last week, she back here today.
Yes.
I'll be out next week. I'm just tell y'all now. Cause Taj wait to tell y'all on Instagram. She be like,
I don't give a fuck about y'all.
She give y'all no, but you be giving them a love story on the story though.
What?
I'll be out next week.
I didn't even do that. I didn't
Not
do that
this
last week.
time,
I was
but
like,
every time you normally do it. You
like y'all
normally
lucky
do it.
I wasn't leaving today for Miami because
Like,
y'all would have got that this week too.
I actually was gonna be out this week, but I was like, nah, because like, shit, we start cramping at the same time. Niggas about to be like, fuck that, because next week is gonna be a busy week. But nah, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I appreciate it. I feel like when we get to our new vibe, we got some new things coming for y'all. It's gonna be a whole nother level for y'all. So, anyways, I don't know. Go ahead. You
wanna
can
get started?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Me and Marty got the same story, y'all.
I mean, great
So
minds think
recently,
alike. What the fuck?
really though, recently, if y'all haven't been paying attention to mainstream media, one of the actors from that '70s show, I believe his name is Danny Masterson.
Yeah. Danny
He was charged with 2 counts of rape and assault. And the other 2 actors, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kutcher, came out. Well, they didn't really come out. Their statements backing him, not necessarily backing him either, just kind of like shedding light on some of his character, came out. The letters that they wrote to the judge came out, and of course, they're receiving a lot of backlash. And then they went back and kind of doubled down on the letters that they sent to the judge and just said like they are not taking away from the victims, but more so just kind of talking about the validity of who he was. And of course, they received more backlash. Here's the clip.
Backlash today for Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis after their video explaining why they wrote letters of support for convicted rapist Danny Masterson. The actors were criticized for calling their former co-star a role model, among other things. And the consensus is that video didn't help.
We are aware of the pain.
Fierce backlash today
We are
from
aware
Ashton
of
Kutcher
pain.
and wife Mila Kunis as they apologize
trying to
for
be
the
stoic,
character
okay?
letter, calling that 70s show star Danny Masterson an outstanding role model and exceptional older brother figure with a caring nature.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the
Y'all don't want to
jury's
hear what I
ruling.
got to say. Y'all know
They
that.
were intended for the judge to read, and we're sorry.
One of the women Masterson was sentenced last week of raping, known only as Jane Doe number 1, is slamming their apology. This video
Well, for starters, I feel like when you develop like a long friendship with people, you
Speak
see them
about it.
differently, right? I've known Marty for a few years now. I've known Quan for a few years. I've had friends that I've known since elementary school, and I could probably say 1,000 good things about everybody that I know, right?
Definitely if their parents reaching out to you.
Just saying, like, especially if
It's
they're
not even
parents, like,
me.
if you're
my
looking for
mom is
me
with
to
me.
like defend you as far as your character, I totally can. If I feel like you've never done me wrong, you've never did anything shady, I've never seen those kinds of behaviors from you, right? Maybe I can't say I wouldn't write a letter in support of you. I couldn't sit here and honestly say like I wouldn't write a letter on Marty's behalf if I knew it would lessen her charge. I get where they're coming from, the victims, because you know it's forcible rape, right? He took it and brutally. So
Yeah,
I understand from their point of view,
but because they're famous.
yeah, I just don't think it's
That's the
fair
only
to
thing.
say like you cannot defend somebody or you can't stand up for people even though they have not wronged you. You only see them in one light. You don't know who they are outside of how they act around you, right? Like I might get one side of Marty and somebody else might get a totally different side of Marty. It depends on who you are and what your environment is. Now, should people be 100% who they are all the time? Absolutely. But I think where he was in his life, he went through a lot of different shit. He had drug issues at one point. He was in and out of jail, committing other issues. Like he had other shit going on long before this shit came out. So I'm not saying like he's not a bad person. Yeah, I'm not excusing the behavior. I just simply feel like you cannot tell people that they can't defend people that they love and genuinely care about. To bash them and not the act itself is a problem to me. Like, y'all more pissed off about, Ashton Kutcher and Mila coming out and saying something in defense than you are actually of the actor who committed the fucking crime. Ain't nobody even talked about him, like, on his behalf. Y'all are just upset with anybody. I get it, right? Bad people deserve time and all that, ridicule, but you can't ask the people that love them to not really see them, especially if I only see you one way.
So I do want to play a little bit more of the video because they try to bash Ashton Kutcher for shit that he did back in the day.
Oh,
and
we bringing up his old pants.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to like 2 minutes of the video, and then they try to go back.
Everybody did stupid shit when they were young.
Yeah. So
underage Mila Kunis on That 70s Show.
And I was a 14-year-old little girl, and I was extremely scared for my life. Then Danny goes and goes, dude, I'll give you $10 if you French kiss her.
So Danny bets me like $20 that I wouldn't do it. And of course I'm like, yeah, sure, what's the deal?
So they're using all of this as a part of them
making
bashing
them all predators.
This was That 70s Show that y'all using 21 older people to play teenagers. Let's really talk about it.
They hired her knowing she was young.
Exactly. And it was adults around them while they was making this quote unquote bet.
And they were technically still kids.
Exactly. They all was playing kids on this role. The fact that if you're looking at the outlook, the fact that we're looking at it, we're looking at two kids making out. And the overall, he was older than her, but they were playing teenage roles. It's not our fault that he looked good for his age. First of all, I agree with what you're saying. Like, you can't judge people from who they around. People act differently from who they be around. And I just feel like I'm sorry to be that person, but I am kind of like the devil's advocate when it comes to shit like this. But back in the day, it's different from nowadays. I'm sorry. It's so much different, definitely with the dating scene, than it is nowadays. It is insane. You feel me? Like, not saying that not with his case. I'm talking about with them.
Because it's forcible rape.
No, I'm not saying in his case. I'm saying with the acting, with them.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we're talking about Ashton Kutcher and Mila, this is a dumb conversation to be having.
For them, but like for him, if he did,
he was a criminal. He did criminal things. Yeah.
The fact that they wrote a character witness statement from the parents. They didn't write about what he did around women.
And that's what they said, which is why I'm confused why everybody's upset.
No. They really didn't say, like, I didn't write about what he did around when he was fucking with other females. I didn't write about that.
Have you guys ever wrote a character letter for a friend that had a case or something?
I actually have.
Me too. And we looked at it like all
I actually wrote it for a murderer.
All
of
my friendship group, we looked at each other.
Like crazy to me.
We looked at each other. We're like,
vehicle homicide.
We don't know if he did this, but we're letting you know the character that we know him as.
But
and that's what a character letter is. We're not saying he's innocent from that.
Right.
We're saying this is who he is.
What upset people is the fact that because they're appealing to the more softer parts of his character, it takes away from the aggression that he opposed. I get why they're upset, but to me, you cannot dictate how other people view that person.
But
because what you're saying is how I feel about this person don't matter.
That people don't understand that it is not the defense asking for, or whichever side, it's not the opposing side asking for this character witness statement. It is the side that you're on asking for the statement.
To give you less time.
Exactly. So it's not about the crime. That's like, when I did it was a vehicle homicide. And they wasn't under influence. They literally had a sleep disorder that they fall asleep behind the wheel. But it wasn't diagnosed. So I had to but I've seen it happen. And I've been like, they've been trying to get to a doctor to get it diagnosed. It was a whole situation. We can talk about it later. But that was my witness statement. It was like it was somebody walking across the street drunk in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. and they hit them with a car. But they wasn't under influence. They was leaving from work. Nothing was going on with that person.
They just, they got something that makes them fall asleep at the wheel.
But they did not fall asleep at that particular moment. That's the whole case. I didn't know that about the case that's the thing. They won the case by the fact that they never fall asleep at that moment. They seen it. It was just a disorder that they had, you feel me, to fall asleep behind. But I was, like you said, I was going out about the person that I knew. You feel me? Like, I'm like, this person don't do this. They don't.
No, you can only defend people off of the information you have. Like I said, the letter didn't say like these young women are lying. I don't even feel like they really pleaded for him to have less time. They were just like, this is the person we know. And I read the whole letter. This is the person we know. This is the only person this is the only things that we've seen him do and what he's about. Those are the only things that we can attest to. We can't speak on anything outside of what went on between, us and our friendship. That's it. That's the only thing we can talk about.
Now, are we saying that he did or did not do this?
And they never said that. They never once, if you read the whole letter, they never once said that he did or didn't.
Apologize.
What,
I feel
what
like they
bothers
dig
people,
themselves a deeper hole by apologizing. No shade.
Absolutely. I wouldn't even say that. I think you had to clarify.
And say, read the entire letter.
I feel like they had to clarify, but what people are upset about is that it appealed to the softer side, which could give him less time. And obviously in this case, like, he deserves the max because you didn't just do it as once, you've done it multiple times. And then there's somewhat of a history about him that he kind of gets off into shit like this.
Let's be honest though. A victim statement doesn't have to be written down. This is like a mom coming in the courtroom and saying, oh my gosh, my son never got in trouble before, but he just killed this man in cold blood right in front of the streets.
He's a straight-A student.
He's a straight-A student.
Plays football, takes out the trash.
That's a witness statement. So a witness statement can give you less time, but they're taking it as if the judge was looking at who was writing it. The judge really don't give a fuck in most cases. Let's be honest. Definitely with cases like this. That's what the media failed to realize because they got that open public record to show what's really going on with the case. All they seen was them damn letters inside of the damn documents. That's all they seen. So I don't know. I don't
think
like
they deserve the backlash. First and foremost, it's not like Ashton Kutcher and Mila is out here like that. They're not making movies like that no more. We see them from time to time on Netflix, but that's about it.
Ashton Kutcher just released a movie on Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we see them from time to time on Netflix. They're not in the limelight like they used to be. So I don't get why we're so pressed.
Watch how you talk about Mila.
I love me some Mila. And hey, first of all, I was first one on that Ashton bandwagon.
I know you as a person.
Yeah. And you can attest to me, but
I don't see you as a pushy person. But how would I know how you act? If you
I'm OCD at work. Like, I'm chill, but I can crack a whip. Like, I'm a totally different person when it's a professional sense. So that's what I'm saying. You can only speak to Taj that you kick it with. But if you go to my job, they might tell you, oh, well, she's a bitch. She nags a lot. She on her ass.
Together, we hated the job, so we worked it for our sake. Because you was a bartender and I was a cocktail waitress. So, like, it was basically like, I got you, you got me because of the job. Now you are like supervisor, manager over the place. So you got to make sure everything going right. You feel me? So, I mean,
totally different person, but that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's going to be different depending on what table they sitting at, right?
No shade.
I've got different groups of friends, and there's some people that I could tell certain things to, and there's other people I can't tell certain things to, right? There's certain people that if I dress a certain way will feel uncomfortable. There's certain people that's bitch,
true.
where you come over here asshole booty naked. We would prefer it. It just depends. So I don't feel like we should crucify two people that have nothing to do with the situation at all, mind you. I think y'all just, when it comes to the internet, I just always feel like y'all looking for something to be angry about.
No shade.
You cannot be upset with two people who are just giving their character
That's
statement.
been knowing this person for
25 fucking years. 25 years is a long fucking time to know somebody. It's something different if I know you for 2 months. Yeah, I can't speak on your character. 25 years and they've never really seen him act out or do anything crazy. He's never done anything to inflict harm on them or their family. It's never been no weird shit. Yeah, I should be able to attest to your character and there be no problems. But again, people are butthurt and I just feel like the internet always constantly looking for something to be angry about. If it ain't this, it's going to be something else.
Of course it is.
Be mad at poverty, okay? At the homeless population. There's so many other things to be angry about. The ocean is dirty, y'all. I just saw a fucking documentary about how sharks are digesting cocaine because people are dropping and unloading cocaine into the ocean.
because they don't want to get caught.
Because they don't want to get caught. So the sharks are eating it, and now they're trying to figure out what effects it's doing to the shark population. Is it making them more prone to come to sea, die quickly, kill people?
Keep them up all night.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, what do we really need sharks for?
I
Just
feel
to
like
be
they're
there?
there. They're almost like they're like a happy parasite. Like they just eat bad shit.
I fuck with that. I mean, they probably do other things for the ocean that we don't know about.
That we don't know about. We probably do need them. Like bees. Everybody hate bees, but we need them motherfuckers.
We definitely need fucking bees. Like, and then when the population was low, everybody was going crazy.
We don't
my
need
God.
cockroaches. They serve zero purpose.
Zero purpose.
And they're so hard to kill.
flies,
and they can outlive us.
Flies can die too. We don't need flies either. No shade. Like who
We
need
don't?
Flies?
I
No.
feel like we did need flies.
No, we didn't.
We don't?
Other shit transport shit.
That's
Other
all they
bugs.
do. I hate flies.
Other bugs transfer shit. Anyway,
What you got for us next?
let's talk about it since we had the same story. Spicy food or mild food? Stop eating grapes. in my
Spicy.
cup.
Spicy or what?
Spicy
Spicy.
food or mild food? Spicy. I'm a spicy girl.
Spicy.
Spicy. Oh. You like spicy food or
He
mild
looked
food?
directly
what
at
the
your
fuck?
titties.
Comment,
It's
y'all.
like sharp tonight.
Can y'all go in the
She gonna
comments?
know.
We need all the comments.
They're very
Definitely on
sharp tonight.
Facebook. If you're on Facebook watching, comment now. Spicy food or mild food?
Spicy or
Mild food? What?
Mild.
Oh, mild. I'm like, I did
She's
not know the other
country.
word she's saying.
Mild.
You know what the fuck I'm saying.
She said mild
Just like
food.
I said, I fucking said
He
earlier.
says it back and he says
She
it
said
exactly how you said it. So you
spicy
know what
food
the
or
fuck he
mild
was
food?
saying. Mild.
Mild.
No D.
It depends. How spicy though?
I
No, I'm
like
talking about
Indian
like
spicy.
tearing. Like,
No,
like you
no.
eat
Give
all
me
like
mild.
and then
Curry
you fuck around
spice.
and
Nope.
Start
I'm like
crying.
low spice. Give me
A
give me a
habanero?
3 out of 10.
I don't like habaneros. I don't like
no.
raw peppers.
No, I can't do I like my
Fuck
my
no ghost
Latina
pepper.
spicy, but not my food.
This next question is more for you.
Give me the
All right,
horse show.
get tickets just to the Super Bowl. All right, every season to the Super Bowl. Are tickets to the rival games with your team and their rival team every year, no matter where it's at, they'll fly you out.
Oh, my team. Yeah, Super Bowl's it's too much. It's too many people
I'm
there
going
that
for
aren't.
every time we play the Schittsburg
Yeah.
motherfucking Steelers, I want to be there in the audience. If they could pay for me to be there, I'd rather be there than the Super
Yeah,
Bowl
that'd be
every year
dope.
any day.
Because Super Bowl, like your team
She
might be in
talking
a
Whichever
it's
team
sports.
has. Never mind. I don't get off
Who?
into football, so I don't
you
really
get
have.
off on football.
What?
What'd you say?
You be-
I don't get off on
Oh, you
football.
don't get off
You
on
be
football.
getting
I
off
don't.
on football?
Now football
She
players
gets off on basketball.
and them tight ass pants we could talk about, but I don't give a fuck about the actual
Oh
sport.
my God. Be a teacher in a high school
No.
or work a maximum security prison.
Oh hell no! Give me the high school. I'm not playing with nobody
Maximum
prison.
security?
I don't know. Depends on where I'm at.
Maximum. Y'all
In the
just saw
maximum-
old
That
boy
means there's a
out
lot.
here
It
shake
depends
loose for
on where I'm
14
at in
days.
the maximum security. If I'm checking y'all bags at the front. Do you
No.
know the workers that got to come through?
I'm not doing that
I got to
shit.
check y'all bags.
Because maximum security means there's a lot of security there. So I'm
Yeah.
good.
No, I'm
It's
dealing
not
with
a lot of
kids.
security with these fucking students. They
At
can
these
tee off
schools,
on your ass.
and they can bring a gun in without anybody knowing.
Exactly.
I'm still taking
and they
to
can tee
school.
off on your ass whenever you know it.
And if it's
All
one of
these
those-
mass
I'm too
shirts.
pretty for that.
All these mass shirts.
If it's one of those weird emo white kid schools that they be
I ain't
bringing
got
in.
no guns in the maximum.
I ditched
Yep.
most of my senior year anyway. That's all I'm gonna do as a
going
teacher.
with the- I'm
Y'all just
going
gonna have
with
to fire me.
the grown-ups that got some kind of sense. Not with these little kids. I'm scared of
No,
them.
I'm gonna know about Sean, little white boy Sean in the back plotting his murder spree. No, I'm not coming to school that day.
Yeah, give me the prison. I'm good.
If you had to work a 9 to 5, would you rather work 8 hours, 5 days a week, or 4 10s?
410.
410s.
Everybody says that until that last fucking 410.
I don't like my job, so I don't really give a fuck about being there. I'm basically there all day, every day anyway. I went down there twice today. Like,
all right, go back to your senior year of high school and do it all over again.
everybody know.
Or go back to work at the worst job you've ever had
Worst
for 1
job.
year.
Oh, Subway, I'm with that.
I'm going back to high school because I was actually cool.
I don't mind making I was a sandwich artist, okay? I will take that job quick, fast, and in a hurry.
I got a girl's number. She worked at Subway, and she was really cute.
See? Bad bitches work
So,
at Subway.
but then when I picked her up, she had this thing around her ankle.
I was high school was fun.
She was in
I'm going back to high
jail.
school. Fuck that job.
She had a little home probation.
I'm like, wait, is there like a zone I can't drive?
Can't go too far. He thinking they going to Wolfgang Park. Y'all really
No.
going to McDonald's around the corner because
Yeah.
she can't go far.
That's crazy.
We eating at the Chili's on the block.
Shout out Lena.
Not shout out, Lena. I'm weak.
I fucks with you, Lena. That's the real one. You show up to a date with an ankle bracelet, bitch,
Hey.
you're a bad one.
Y'all.
I was like, all right.
She's like, I'll explain when I get there.
Listen, don't look at my ankle. We have a good time. The
You
fuck?
He probably wouldn't know she wore bell bottoms.
You know what race she was?
Mexican.
Yep.
I already know. Them hoes be out
She
there.
said,
Turn. All right, work a minimum wage job for 10 years,
Nope.
but at the end of that, you get a pension like you've been there for 30 years or plus. Or work a great wage job, but you retire with no plan.
Yep, save it up.
Yeah, I'm going with the save it up.
You can't live off minimum wage.
No, you literally can't now.
In this
725.
day and age, you can't. That by the
And it
time
depends
you get
on
to
where
that
you
10
are.
years, you're going to be
15
fucked.
in LA, seven
By the
what?
time you get to
725
that-
and was
by the time you
Chicago,
get to
Indiana.
by the time you get to the 10 years to get your pension, you're going to be fucked.
Yeah, you'll be on crack because you got to do something to sell. You got to sell your ass to make money.
So you got the little part time, little
Part-time, but I'm
725
a
and then you
little-
sell it.
Man, fuck
I'm upset.
And I'm a crack whore.
fuck 401k nowadays. You just need the money.
God. I'm
Got
out here
it.
flipping burgers at McDonald's and they gotta sell a little piece of booty. No.
But I got my
Fuck outta here.
401k.
I'm only here Mondays and Tuesdays. You have to catch me on the corner on Wednesday,
Oh,
Fridays.
Jesus.
Uh,
All right.
Can I take your
Be
order? I mean,
best-
do you want a date?
will that be fries?
Stop it.
Fries or a
Next
blowjob?
question.
I mean, or both.
Because I can do both.
Be
be extra,
BFFs
though.
with your favorite celebrity or date your favorite. You either gonna be their best friend or date them for 2 years.
I will date Shakira for 2 years. I don't need to be her
Yeah,
friend.
I think I'm with that. Oh boy, that's from Snowfall.
I'll see if her lips are telling the truth.
See,
I mean, her
my
hips.
favorite celebrities are like Cardi B and Chris Brown. So I'm cool with just
Yeah,
being
you
their
date
best
for
friend.
2 years and then you can move on to the next one because now you in the loop. Because that's how that works. You
I'd
know
rather
what I'm
be
saying?
your best friend because I'll be your best friend for life.
Oh, that's true too. You bounce around from everybody at that point.
Because then if you fuck around on me, if you fuck on me, you gonna fall in love with me and you don't want to get rid of me. So
Mm-hmm.
then I gotta be in love with you and it's not gonna happen. Because that's the only, it's
I
only 2
respect it.
years.
Mm-mm.
So I'm just going with the best friend for the rest of your life. You got me. Second rapper R&B. New age. Got y'all ass. I remember I said throwback.
I mean, R&B
Well, if
doesn't
it's
really
new age,
exist.
it's gonna be rap.
Yeah, R&B is not
It
even
don't-
rap.
yeah. I was about to say
somebody
it's not
just said
even
that.
in-
Somebody said
Well,
that
relevant.
a lot
I
of people
lied,
are being
I lied.
scheduled. Somebody are.
There is
a
some
lot of people are
artists,
being
but I don't feel like it's
genre-
mainstream anymore.
Khalid.
A lot of people being
Really?
genre under.
I mean, he
like,
counts,
pop.
but
He's
it's
dope.
he's about
He's
the only
R&B.
one that does it consistently.
But I
Like,
listen to
there's a
him all
lot
the
of up and coming. Like, we're seeing a lot of research, like
Answer the
R&B
question.
artists. I said
Rap or
rap.
R&B. New
I
age.
said rap, but I feel like there's a lot of up and coming artists that we'll see like
they are
on
labeled
TikTok's
under
little
pop.
30-second
That's
clips.
under pop, but that's
Not a lot of
R&B
them
in
are
our age.
like what's that one artist called? Sono. He's
Mhm.
pretty dope, and he does straight R&B, like very
I like
slow, very sensual music.
Afrobeat.
Afrobeats
I've
is
been-
hitting lately,
Yeah, Afrobeats
Easy
is
on
dope.
offbeat.
but no rap, obviously, because they know R&B.
I'm gonna go with rap for sure too. I ain't gonna cap.
And none of that ski yeet shit. No, that don't count.
All right, learn salsa or learn Spanish.
Spanish.
I need them both.
I want to learn Spanish.
I need both, but
Me
Spanish.
too. I do need both, but I want to learn Spanish.
That's my goal for next year is to learn Spanish because I'm tired of folks talking
Come
around
on, Quan, this for you.
I mean, I be speaking Spanish somehow when I'm with them.
me. And he about to hit that
What
like,
that?
Gracias.
I be speaking in tongues.
Quesadillas.
All right, come on.
Tu es muy bonita.
All right,
Oh.
so we go online grocery shopping because you new strand of COVID, or going shopping in the store
You said hola?
online.
Oh, online. I thought she was still speaking Spanish. Hola, grocery shopping.
I hate that.
Online grocery
thought that was like
shopping.
going to the-
online.
Going to the Mexican.
I think I'm gonna
grocery
go
store.
to the grocery store only because I spend less money when I physically touch
That's a
shit
fact.
versus when I'm putting shit in a cart online. Like I look up at that cart $400. Wait a minute, how we get here?
Yeah, when
That's
it
a
comes to
fact.
groceries, I like going there because
I don't. I
my
hate
mom
it. I
does
do
that
it.
and she'll get stuff like Because they replace it with whatever the hell that driver wants to replace it with.
Right. That shit pisses me off.
It's like minute rice, and they bring her like Rice
regular
Krispies.
ass rice.
They didn't have regular minute rice, but here's some Rice Krispie treats.
She like, the fuck am I doing with this? I can't put this next to no steak.
That's crazy.
Rice Krispies and gravy.
Sugar fried Rice Krispie treats.
So I feel like my next habit is gonna be like, what you feel? What you want to do?
My next, it's funny, if anything.
Oh, so mine is not funny, but
Mine
it's
is
like
funny. You want me
gonna
to go
be
first?
real quick. All right, yeah.
So my next segment is about a husband who abandoned his wife at the airport because she was taking too fucking long and he was trying to see his daughter. She was bullshitting. This is the second time she done this shit. Here's the clip.
He left his wife at the airport. The husband explained they had about 15 minutes until boarding started, and his wife insisted on going to Starbucks, which was on a different terminal. He told her she didn't have time, but she didn't listen. He waited as long as possible, but when the gate agent was about to close the door, he decided to get on the plane, and the wife did not make the connection.
Yeah, throw the whole wife away. First of all, he was going to visit his daughter. So when the wife decided to go to another terminal with 15 minutes to board the plane, she made him make a choice between her and his daughter. So there was just a trip planned before. She overslept, so they already missed the flight. So this is the second time that they're going to try to see his daughter.
You notice how she keeps saying
when she decided that she was going to delay or just take her sweet time like the plane was supposed to wait for her, then he did the right thing and he got his butt on that plane to go see his daughter.
Did a husband cross the line when he left his wife at the airport?
You can get a different wife. You can't get a different daughter.
You can't.
Hell no.
Personally, I don't.
And you did that shit on purpose, I feel like.
Especially
now
if this is the second time. I'd have let you run it the first time, right? Because I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to love you. I'm trying to appreciate you. Fine. We're going to let that run the first time.
No,
the second time, bitch, you're getting lost.
let you slide. But because it's not your, even the first time.
No, even if it was both of our daughters, you still shouldn't. That to me, if we plan something ahead of time, that child may have set aside time. We don't know what her life is like.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her in a while. Maybe it's been a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe this is one of those heartfelt, we haven't seen each other in a while meetups. You're fucking up the arrangement, ma'am. If
For
this is for Starbucks. If I told you we had 15 minutes and we still gotta rush through the airport, and no telling how long she was probably bullshitting back at the house before they even got to the airport. Or they probably would have had more time. Girl, fuck your Starbucks. I want to go see my baby.
It's probably cheating with the
I'm
pilot.
with you. Like, fuck your Starbucks and you can kiss my ass. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Bitch, it ain't gonna be no third. I'm getting on that plane to go see my daughter.
This. So this is why I wanted to talk about this. So I'm reading the comments. So I watched the video, I read the comments, and the comments were eating like and mind you, this is, I mean, it's a real situation, but it's hypothetical, right? There's no names, no nothing. And the women in these comments, like, oh, he ain't real. He don't love her. If he really loved her, he should have been able to call his daughter and let her know all this. It was like a bunch of like,
you didn't
woe
come on
is
your
me.
period.
He should have. It don't even matter to me. If we bought tickets, we already spent fucking money. Bitch, we're going to be on time. And not only we're going to be on time, okay, you're going to make sure you get your Starbucks before we get there. I don't have time for that. If I've already invested in money to go see my child, that's the fuck we're doing. And I don't understand from a woman's perspective if that it makes him less of a man if he chose his child over the bullshit. Because to me, that's bullshit. It's one thing if the stepmom, he couldn't convince her to go. He begged her to go. She didn't want to go. It's something totally different. It was a bunch of dramatics, understandably. But there was no dramatics. He told her, we got 15 minutes to get to this gate. She chose to get her Starbucks. Therefore, she chose to get left. I don't understand why women get so up in arms when you hear shit like this. As a man, yes, you are supposed to love, cherish, and all that good shit. But at the same time, if I had a child prior to this relationship, I still have to respect and cater to that relationship. Exactly. And not only because we just got together, and I've known this child her whole life. It came from my balls, right? It's a level of, I don't know. I want to say respect, but there's a level of, to me, like,
I wouldn't have missed the first
understanding
flight,
that there should just be. I wouldn't have missed the first plane either. You're getting left at the airport every single time. For me, in every situation, I'm not missing an opportunity to spend time with my family, my kids, none of that.
To go to Houston next week if she's not on time. I don't even play
She
like
said
that.
it ain't even about family at that
It
point.
ain't about family.
It's about
who
the
I'm going
money
to
that's
see.
been spent.
Right. Like
The people
what
that's
fuck?
anticipating
Like,
your
please
arrival.
understand, nobody got time.
Yeah, it's about everybody else involved, and you're making it about you. I feel like there's too many self-centered women out there. Like, can we shake that just a little bit? Not everything has to revolve around you. And if a man does not give you everything you fucking want when you want, it doesn't mean he loves you any less. It means he has other responsibilities and other relationships he has to cater
you have to choose one a nigga.
Jesus.
Who able to do senior. Please type right when we read. You won't, this is live. I don't got time to read that bullshit.
No, stop.
Water.
Look, y'all want real men, so y'all claimed if they got kids, respect their child and their relationship. If you really about that man, you're always going to respect that child and his relationship with that child.
What?
Anytime you start to interfere with that man and his relationship with his children, you are the bad person in the situation. And if he's smart, he'll leave you alone because his kids should always come first. Because if I have kids with you, you should put our kids first. Fuck me. Put the kids first before
Facts.
everything. That's biologically your responsibility.
Facts.
But yeah, that's how I feel. I thought it was funny.
No, I feel you. Like, I totally agree. I just feel like you should know that and understand. Like, I don't give a fuck if I had to go wherever I had to go. Flights are important. Like, Starbucks is not that fucking important for you to know
You could
what
have got
time
coffee
the
once we
flight.
landed.
Right, and you can get that weak ass coffee on the plane if you really need that. If you really need
It's not gonna
coffee,
be
that
Starbucks.
fucking bad. It's not Starbucks, but if you need it, you can get it. Let's be honest. But anyways, a coach threatened a player before suspending
saw that
himself.
shit.
So he cussed the fuck up out of him, and then he apologized. So we all watched the cuss out, and then we watched the apology. Let's get into it.
I'm not even buying the apology.
Threatening to physically assault one of his players over and over again.
He was big
Taunting
mad.
him even. Here's the video.
Get the out. You got me up. Do something. Get the
Some of y'all be taking this high school football shit too far.
like some shambles. You got me up.
Shut the door, bro.
Real talk. You want to be a gangster? Let's do some gangster. Let's go. Get up. Let's go. I want to blow your so bad you.
Yeah, you took the little high school football
He
job
told me you
too
motherfucking
far.
bitch. Like, it's what he's saying. It's not. I've had tough luck. It's what
Go
he's
call your mom
saying
and tell
to
her
him.
that. Come on, get up. Get the
He
out. Rock
praying
your
that
ass
this
to
child get up so he can punch the shit out
You
of him.
got me up.
I never told him what it was going.
You didn't say that?
I get
I wasn't there. Malachi was
All right, so you come right here. And
There's
then,
too many black boys in this room. This way, man.
He obviously didn't know that he was being recorded. Obviously, and at the 2-minute mark, he apologized. And let's see what he got to say as an apology.
Wait, while he's still in there screaming?
Mr. Elvin Day. My actions today were very, very unneeded, disrespectful, and wasn't a good
been
look as
talking
far
to
as
them
player
like that,
coach
the
personnel
fuck?
goes.
I got something to say.
I hold my players in high accountability for the way they act, and I need to be held in the same standards. And at the moment, I feel that I let my team down, my coaches down, and our program down for the actions that I displayed earlier this afternoon. Moving forward, I am going to be suspending myself till further notice, holding myself accountable.
So as a devil, so I got, you know me, I'm full of shit, but I'm worthy to be listened to sometime. The cuss words, the bitch, the extra words that he used, I feel like it was extra. But I feel like a lot of coaches that care talk to they players.
I've never heard somebody call him a bitch.
That's
but
why I
they
said
fuck
the
shit
choice
like
of
they'll
word,
curse for sure.
What the fuck do you think you are? You think you a motherfucker gangster? You know, they do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
But saying like you a bitch ass, you know, motherfucker, call your mama and tell her I said that.
Yeah.
That went overboard.
That took a
but
little
I feel like the reason why the player was sitting next to him during his apology because he know his coach cares.
Yeah, he still got respect for him.
You could tell about his coach from I went back from practices and shit like that. He gives a fuck. But it was like he went too far. It's not your child, first of all. You don't raise people, kids the way you want to raise them. You don't talk to people, children that way. This is still a child at the end of the fucking day. No matter what sport
and
you're
still
playing.
getting paid for this, baby.
No matter how much you care, the passionate has to give a break at some point. Because if I really want to have a passion in my job, I'll say, bitch, where the fuck do you want to go today? You know, but I can't. I gotta say, okay, so what part of town do you want to be on? You know what I'm saying? So it's a part, like you said, it's a part.
I think it's different when it comes to like, I don't know, a woman coach for like a female dance team couldn't pull that shit off. You would get fired. There'd be no conversation.
They do though.
I was in dance all 4 years and I never had any coach talk to me like that.
Not like bitch motherfucker,
no,
but they be like,
women
girl, are you not coming in here like this? Oh, you coming in here like
it can be aggressive, but it's like I've never had a sense of like over aggression.
Yeah, it's like
when it comes to like men in football, that's kind of like a normal. Like them to get berated like that and yelled at like that, it's different for them. And I feel like it teaches them certain levels of discipline. Like, I'm not saying it's okay to yell at them like that. No, what he did was excessive, but
it was very
hearing like some of the conversations, like I was on the football team when I was in high school. So hearing a lot of like those conversations between the coaches and the players, it was to teach them certain things. Like, get your mind in the game. We need to be focused on other things, priorities.
You worried about stupid shit.
You're worried about girls. You worried about bullshit.
Yeah. And the coaches be going high and low to keep these motherfuckers on the team when they be fucking up so much.
There was boys on our football team that stayed with coaches from time to time when they had family problems. There was, you know, they didn't have clothes, so people were donating stuff for them. Like the coaches really take care of them. It's a family essentially when you join like the football team. But I do feel like some of these coaches do go a step too far outside of their range. You still get paid for this. You're still clocking in. These aren't your children. So you could all day, every day treat them like they're yours, but they still go home to actual parents. And if I was that child's actual parents, I'm pulling up to your house, sir.
That's what happened.
Because now me and you gonna have the conversation.
And that's how it opened up. But I agree. I just feel like, you know, he was very much too passionate with a bitch word. But it's definitely a conversation to be had, you know, because there's
Watch
more.
kids you talk to.
Yeah. But what we listening to today? We got a song.
Oh, yes. It's by Elijah the Boy. Okay, make sure y'all check out his new little album. It's dope. It's all over Apple. It's all over Spotify, YouTube. Again, his name is Elijah the Boy. The song is called Noah on Sunday.
First summer without you, so you know this shit is a goodie. I got LV on my hoodie. Told that bitch I'm back on my bully. All that money wasted on you. I'ma spend it all on me. I'ma spend it all on me. I'ma spend it all on me. I just popped a 42 bottle. Just to pour it down the throat of a model. Yes, sir. I've been at Noah's every Sunday. And when I'm walking through, I tell security to move. I just left my bitch, now I feel like I got my groove back. Probably won't fall in love again, but shit, baby, I knew that. When I walk inside the club, they looking at me like, who that? Yeah. Girl, you know it's me, popping on your FYP. See me in the streets, this summer belong to me. Rockin' Louis V, I got Subi on the jeans. When it come to dreams, I chase them by any means. Yeah. Working on myself, baby, I'm focusing on healing. Ain't looking for love, but I'm still searching for a feeling. Could've did you wrong, but the level up was more appealing. Now it's mine. First summer without you, so you know this shit is a goodie. I got LV on my hoodie. Told that bitch I'm back on my bully. All that money wasted on you. I'ma spend it all on me. I'ma spend it all on me. I'ma spend it all on me. What? I just popped a 42 bottle. Just to pour it down the throat of a model. Yes, sir. I've been at Noah's every Sunday. And when I'm walking through, I tell security to move. Tell security to move. And when I'm walking through, I tell security to move. I've been at Noah's every Sunday. And when I'm walking through, I tell security to move. I've been at Noah's every Sunday. And when I'm walking through, I tell security to move.
He was a good coach. No shade.
He suspended himself. Like,
he
this
suspended
is a real
himself
fucking...
because he was a good coach and he was able to do shit like that.
Yeah.
No shade.
Again, the name of the artist is Elijah the Boy. He is on all platforms. Go ahead and check out his new album, and the new song is called Noah on Sundays. It really fucks with it. I like it. He's a bit too cocky for me, but I like it. What you got for us next?
You got a story?
Oh yeah, I do. So my next story is a clip that went viral about a little over a week ago. This young lady got on her platform and basically told women that if you are dressed up and you're going to like fancy events, then you have to wear makeup. And if you don't, it's, I guess, frowned upon. I don't know. Baby girl had me fucked up. I had something to say. So here's the clip.
Okay, after a certain age, coming outside to an event where you're all dressed up for and you have heels on with no makeup is unacceptable. I don't care how pretty you think you are with a bare face. We all think we're beautiful with a bare face, right? But it's a time and a place for a bare face. Not everywhere is bare face acceptable. Grow up, learn how to do makeup. And this is why I always tell people, learn how to do things early at a young age, or you're going to keep having to pay for things. And you're going to get tired of having to pay for services that you can do yourself. So learn how to do your makeup and avoid coming out to functions looking beautiful with a bare face. Okay, after
so before you say,
go ahead.
I got to say something before you say something.
Go ahead.
We have not ever stepped out with the top tier fit on. Birthdays, birthday dinners, going out without a face of makeup on. That's a fact. You're not about to put that badass dress on, those badass shoes on, get your hair badassly done without putting on that face of makeup. There's the difference. No shade, no tea. Now, her approach was a little bit different from me because when I first started watching, I was like, damn. Then I started thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I really don't do this. Like, if I'm going to go bareface, I'm going to go basic outfit, period, point blank. I'm not going full face of makeup with a basic ass outfit on. I'm not going on with a badass outfit on with no makeup on. That's not happening. And that's tea, that's shade. So go ahead.
I personally don't feel like women should be forced to put on makeup.
It's not a force.
It is.
Real nigga shit.
No, that's not real nigga shit. I just feel like beauty is not high.
You don't do it.
I get more play with no makeup than I do when I wear makeup.
Me
Always.
too.
Always.
Me too. No,
so
that's
to
not
me,
what she
no. But
said,
that's to me to say somebody's childish because they don't want to take the time to. For one, a lot of women are naturally beautiful. They don't need the
When
makeup.
have you
the
ever
makeup,
stepped out,
no.
Taj, with
I
your best
enjoy
dress,
makeup.
With your best, no, that's not what she was. That's
that
not,
is
I feel,
to me. You have to enjoy it, and you have to be able to afford it.
From it.
No, I took the fact that to me she's trying to force whatever society is telling us is the norm to make it a norm. It's not a norm.
I don't feel like
if
that.
you enjoy makeup and you want to put on the makeup with the badass dress and the badass heels and the badass hair, that is a choice for you. But if I decide that I want to wear just my natural hair or wear my hair, get my hair done and wear a nice dress and I don't feel the need to wear on makeup, I shouldn't have to be forced to. I've gone to a really fancy events and worn no makeup because to me certain environments don't calls for it. I have sat in board meetings and really elegant places and have worn no makeup. I might have shown up with heels and a dress on, and I don't wear heels. I hate wearing heels. So I might have shown up with the dress and the heels on, but maybe I didn't feel like taking the time to beat my face. It depends on who you are. And I feel like some women don't get off into makeup. My best friend, prime example, she don't wear makeup at all. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't really need it. Right? She could put on the badass dress and the badass heels and the badass hair and go out and be perfectly fine. Get more play than me. Okay, be the first motherfucker to get drinks, and she wears no makeup. So I feel like it's a person, not just Crystal. I have plenty of friends that don't wear makeup.
I'm talking about what I'm talking about. I'm not talking. I totally agree that you can go, and I've gone. Like, first of all, I'm one of the first people that around me that have gone in corporate without makeup just to set the standard. Like, I don't want to be like the fucking Instagram person coming in here looking crazy as fuck in front of y'all with like long ass lashes and makeup on. All right. But I've never seen you step out with a gown.
But that is a personal choice though.
I feel like we took two different things from what she said. I feel like you took that she's saying you have to do it.
She literally said have to.
But I took that she said that you shouldn't do it.
No, she said you have to.
That's what I took. I'm saying we took two different things away from it. I took that she's saying that if you're going to dress it up, dress it up. No, don't shit on yourself by having a gown on.
But how is that
with the
shit? That
best-
is your viewpoint, though. What she's saying is the opposition's viewpoint, right?
You don't
If
have to
it
go
is-
get, but you don't have to get drag queen makeup.
I'm not
to
saying
get a
that.
soft
What
beat.
she literally
You don't
said
have to
was,
I know,
it's childish of you
but
to
when
go and
say
put on a
that
nice
you didn't
dress.
have a makeup on, you probably had some mascara or your eyebrows done and some lip gloss on. That's makeup to some people. It's what I'm saying.
But going barefaced should be the norm. That's what I'm saying. Societal wise, she's trying to push the narrative of you need to filter yourself if you're going to be in certain rooms. And that's stupid
I
to
didn't
me.
get that from her. I got that if you're gonna put it on, you're gonna put it on. Because like when you
That's
just
not what she said, though.
When you went to these board meetings, I've been to these meetings too. But the least I did was put some lip gloss on my lips. I ain't have crusty ass lips in there. I probably put some mascara on my eyes. Probably did I ain't had no foundation on. I didn't do the cheek and all that contour and all that shit. But I made myself look presentable. This been since the fucking 30s and 20s and 100s where women been putting on makeup to dress up for yourself. Bareface
For yourself, though. Listen to what you just said.
Exactly.
For
That's what I'm
yourself.
saying. For
there are
yourself.
plenty of women out there that don't view beauty the same way you do.
If you go,
so
but
if
they
she
don't put on no
feels
gowns. I don't see nobody.
there's
with
plenty
no
of women,
gowns
there's
on
plenty
with
of
no bare
stars that
face
do
on.
it.
I've
There's
never
plenty
seen
of
it.
stars that go out with
Where?
no
Pull up
makeup.
a picture right now.
There's plenty of stars that go out with no makeup. Thank you.
Alicia Keys?
That she don't wear
She
makeup
has-
on her.
no,
she
she
has,
has mascara
but she
on.
does not
She has
always
lip
wear
gloss
makeup. She will
on.
literally
She
has
has her eyebrows
conversations
done.
about this.
She went like 3 years with no makeup.
She has her
She went 3 years with
eyebrows
no
done.
makeup.
She has her eyebrow. She had her eyebrows arched. She had mascara on. She just didn't have foundation on her
She
face.
was wearing no makeup.
She did go through a whole journey.
She
She
went 3
talked
years,
about it.
'cause
She,
it was a big- it was a
she
big
documented
difference.
it.
thing, but they had.
But I'm just saying she documented her whole experience, but she talked about like
So
her
they
not wearing any makeup because people
But
were
she still
so.
kept herself together as far as
Yeah,
grooming herself and everything.
That's different. Washing your face and brushing your teeth is
No,
not
that's
makeup.
not what I'm saying. I'm saying grooming yourself. Grooming yourself is it's a little mascara, a little lip gloss, and a little eyebrow shaping.
She got her eyebrows shaped, but she never got them done.
But if you're gonna go natural, I'm saying going woof.
No, she said she stopped wearing makeup because A was causing like havoc on her skin. She was around a lot of hot like lights. She
I
had
only wear
multiple
makeup on
events.
Wednesdays.
You do. You're speaking from your point of view. She was speaking for all women. Right? And that's my whole issue with everything that she said. No.
Out of
She
it.
said,
Like,
as a grown woman, you have to wear makeup if you are going to step out. If you're going to put on the nice dress, if you're going to put on the nice shoes, then you have to, literally what she said, wear makeup. And I don't
wore
agree.
Mascara.
I don't agree.
Alicia Keys wore mascara. She got her eyebrows arched, and she wore lip gloss and fucking what's it called to go around her lips. That's what she felt was beautiful for her. She wore things to enhance her beauty in time
I
of her
don't feel
escape.
like the societal norm. We should be telling women that they have to wear makeup if they want to put on fancy dresses.
That's not what
That's
I'm
not
getting
what
from
you're
that.
saying. That's what she literally said.
I'm saying that if you're going to dress up in a gown and you're going to go out on a red carpet, I'm not saying you have to wear a full face of fucking makeup, but you're going to put some lip gloss on.
You don't have to, though.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying you will. As a woman, you gonna go out there with chapped lips on. That's as a woman.
Not everybody's lips is chapped. Maybe they throw on chapstick instead of lip gloss. It doesn't have to be something that is
chapstick is
chapstick
fine.
is not
Chapstick
makeup
is
though.
fine.
Everybody wears chapstick. Quan can wear chapstick.
But
Men
your
wear
makeup
chapstick.
is not the same woman's makeup. I feel
The way she made it sound, and I want you to run that clip back. The way she made it sound was that you have to
contour.
beat your face in order for you to step on a red carpet for you to
just
be
feel like
considered an
everybody is-
adult. I feel like it's very childish, and to me, a weird. Like some of the comments had called her insecure because if
There
you
she
can't,
goes. She had
if you can't
mascara.
wear,
she had her eyebrows arched. Put the picture up. You don't got to keep going through them. You can show it. She
you
had
should
her
watch the
eyebrows
documentary
arched.
though. She talks about like not wearing like none at all, no mascara, no lip liner, no nothing.
But when she was going through that phase, these are different things that she loved to make herself beautiful, though.
But how do you know she got mascara on? Because she says that she didn't wear makeup for 3 years.
No, she talked about having certain things that she did wear. So in the midst of that, so you can clearly see her eyebrows arch. I'm very hairy, just like Alicia Keys is. So we're gonna have a whole beard.
Getting your eyebrows waxed is something totally different than taking makeup
All
and
she has
shading
is a
in
little
your
bit of mascara
eyebrows.
on and her eyebrows arch. She don't have no foundation.
Her eyebrows, there's no makeup on her eyebrows.
I didn't say eyebrows.
So
makeup.
you're taking a whole story somewhere that it's not. It's about makeup. Of course they can cut their hair.
They could wax their eyebrows and wax their lips. We're talking about changing the aesthetic of who you are. I didn't. He did.
I said she wore mascara and she arched her eyebrows throughout her unmakeup journey. All I was saying about the other woman is that she's saying that I feel like what I got from it is that when you're wearing a certain type of attire, you're going to make yourself look glamorous in certain different ways. Not saying that we can go around looking barefaced. Like I said, I don't wear makeup. I don't have on lashes. I have on.
I agree with you. I don't agree with her, though, because that's not what she said.
I'm telling you what I took from it. I'm not agreeing with her either, because I don't feel like you should have put on a full face of makeup, no matter what you have underneath it. But I do feel like you should dress yourself with your attire, period, point blank. If you're going to put on a gown.
But dress to your comfortability. We need to stop trying to take that away from people. We can't tell you.
I never said that. I never said
No, I'm not saying that you did. What I'm saying is.
Look at the makeup, the nearest makeup artist. But I do feel like if you're going to put on a gown and go and say you're a seat filler at the VMAs and you're going to put on a gown and you're not a makeup girl, I do feel like you should put some gloss on, do your eyebrows, not have bushy ass fucking eyebrows and a fucking beard. And if that is your thing, that's your thing. Make it look nice. It's what I'm saying. Like all women do this, all male do this. It just like a man, he's not gonna go on a red carpet without a fucking haircut. He's not gonna have his fucking hair looking all over the place. He's gonna get a fucking haircut and he may have on some shades or whatever he's gonna do for himself. Women and men the same thing. I'm not saying a full face of makeup is his thing.
Well, men can get away with that. I can get away with not cutting my hair and having a bushy hair and go to an
You're
award
a white
show.
Man.
No,
shade.
Even if I wasn't.
Men
get away with this stuff.
No, they don't.
Every man can get away with that.
Every man can get away with not having a haircut.
Just like
Every
women
man
too.
can get away, but that's not makeup either.
Like,
What man besides Jay-Z do you see
and it's
go
not
around
makeup.
without a
Like we're
fucking
missing.
haircut?
We're skewing away from the actual conversation.
About?
Dudes.
A lot of dudes.
Jay-Z don't cut his hair at all.
I said besides Jay-Z, what man do you see go around without at least a shape up?
J. Cole. Kendrick Lamar has.
He has a shape up.
Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole went a long time before they got that shape up.
J. Cole did go a lot. But
J. Cole's still living in that. He ain't cutting his shit.
He didn't even go on no red carpets either.
He has. He's done plenty of red carpets.
At the time when he was not doing this
when
shit.
He first started growing out his dreads, when they started touching it back, he was doing concerts and tours and everything else.
Dressed to the T, and he did shape ups at the time. So I'm not saying that they have a full face of me. I'm saying, like you said, I agree to what you're saying. Your beauty, I'm not saying go put on a full fucking face of foundation and do all that like to go to the Instagram models. But you're going to make yourself look, when you go and do your skincare
But that's not
routine,
what she said, and that's what I'm saying. We're having a conversation about what she said. She said that you have to do a full, from you, what you said, I agree with you. You don't have to do a full beat. I don't think you have to wear makeup at all. I feel like it's being pushed on us more so to keep changing how our physical looks, right? Breast implants, ass implants. We had this conversation, 2 weeks ago? Ass implants, face injections, and lip injections. All this shit goes too far because people are not comfortable with just who they are naturally. I can wake up in the morning and go, I look good today without having to put on any makeup, without having to do anything extra. I don't have to. Even if like I said, I had a huge annual meeting like 2 weeks ago. I had to stand in front of a bunch of people and give a presentation. You think I wore makeup that day? No, because I have to stand up and give a presentation. I don't want to sweat it off. I want to actually rub an eyebrow. I don't want to do none of that shit. I'm just going to give you who I am. Even if I was walking a red carpet, and I'm a totally different person. I actually get off into makeup. I enjoy it. I like coming up with weird ways and whimsical ways to do my makeup. That's a me thing. I'm not going to push what I enjoy off on the next woman because what I enjoy may not suit her, right? I don't think it's childish for a woman to say, no, I don't wear makeup and I'm good with not wearing makeup. I don't have to wear makeup because I naturally good. Even if you aren't that cute. You don't have to. It shouldn't be pushed on us societal wise.
If you going to
absolutely everybody should groom themselves.
An upscale event and you're going out.
But grooming and makeup are two different things.
But most of these celebrities that don't groom themselves and you feel like they don't have lashes, they be having like airbrush and all type of shit going on. Like, we talk about regular people, or are we talking about celebrities?
I'm talking about the women that she was speaking to in that video when she got on her platform and said, it's childish if you go to nice events and you aren't wearing makeup. That's the shit that I'm referring to. I have an issue with that because you're trying to force feed.
Be who you want to be.
If you're not comfortable in your skin,
you will be.
If you're not comfortable in your skin, skin as a gorgeous black chocolate woman. If you're not comfortable in your skin, it's not okay to go and project that shit on all women. It's not okay to tell the next bitch because she doesn't wear makeup that she has to because we're at a nice event. Bitch, whatever you want to do with your body and your face, you do that. But if I choose not to wear that and I still pull, get the fuck out my face. Even if I don't pull, get the fuck out my face.
We're gonna watch Aaron Carter. I'm still watching Aaron Carter because I had to finish the Surrogate. I told you about Surrogate.
I'm like 2 shows behind.
But
now.
the Surrogate is so good. But I didn't know it was that long. They released this. So after I told y'all about the season, they released another season. Okay, in the midst of it. So it's crazy. But we did start the Aaron Carter. Yeah, they do that on Netflix all the time. So when they started Aaron Carter, we started watching it. It's actually really good. We watched like the first 3 episodes, so we got a few more episodes. But I'm gonna finish this. But now I've seen Top Boy. They have 3 seasons, so I'm gonna give y'all a few weeks of watch because I'm not gonna be here next week. So Top Boy, let's watch this season 3 premiere.
I ain't never heard of this. Who is it from Britain?
Black folks
in the UK. I'm always for that.
Thank you.
Y'all gave me Idris, and ever since then I've been sold.
Finally, somebody that loves you.
I love me some UK.
They be talking that shit, don't they?
Food is terrible, but damn it, love me the accent. I don't care how fine or ugly you are. You can sell me on the accent.
All right, so I've heard a lot of good things. I did my research on this, y'all, before we even start watching it because I kept seeing it coming up, and I'm like, damn, what's going on? So apparently the top dude on the show, the one that we kept saying, the brown skin guy, he's been going through some shit. But yeah, so we got 3 seasons to watch.
Can't y'all keep y'all nose clean? Like, jeez.
But this week, the gag of the week is funny as shit. But I got 2. I couldn't pick them. So here go the first one. This like Harper and Hayden.
This is literally my children. They did this the other day.
She locked her in there.
But now they speak, so they go, help me.
Like, what the fuck?
You know what? I love my baby for trying. Now, stand them up.
At
Zip
least
it up.
he tried.
Let me see.
And he a live-in baby daddy, so he do know the sizes, okay?
Your daddy done bought you this 2 little
joints.
onesie, and he gonna squeeze you in it. Now show me how you stretched it out.
Watch this.
Not how he stretched it out. That baby was so unprepared for that.
Anyways, we love y'all
so before we go, y'all, we got small little guests. Babies.
Hey,
Harper.
Hayden and Harper, come here. Come here.
They're looking like, what you want with me?
They're like, wait, what did we do?
Ooh.
I'll take one. You go over there.
Come here. Come here, Hayden.
Trouble.
Look at this. Look at what I made.
Look at what she made.
I made this with my body.
Say hi.
Hi. Say hi.
Tell them your name.
Hayden.
What's your name?
How old are you?
Hayden.
Your name is not Hayden.
What's your name?
Hopper. Name Hopper.
How old are you, Hayden?
How are you?
How old are you?
5.
She thinks she's giving an interview. Like, how old are you? How old are you?
What's my name? Oh,
she remembers. What's your name? Or how old are you?
They ain't seen me in like 2 months.
You were 5 too. I somehow had y'all back to back.
Y'all twins.
She alive.
I love you. Give me a kiss.
You say bye to people.
So these are Taj little ones.
Yes.
These are the ones that she do everything for every. I love them so much. First of all, they do know Miss Marty. Okay, so she drew a whole picture of me. So I don't know why she being fake.
That's her favorite person.
But tell them, say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Tell them thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Say we'll see you next week.
Next week.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Come on, we got to dance.